What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is the 10 scariest attractions in the world. I'm super keen for this one, especially because I know you absolutely hate scary attractions, don't you?
I hate heights. I hate anything that makes me jump. I spend my whole time on the ghost train with my eyes closed. I don't even know why I go on it.
The kiddie ghost train we're talking about.
I don't go on any rides, do I?
Nope.
Like, the teacups is mad enough for me.
I try and get you on some, don't I?
We went to Alton Towers, which is a theme park, and I just screamed. Pretty sure I cried on most of them, actually.
Yeah, and then we kind of got, I don't know if you guys have heard of a Smiler.
Oh my God.
I think potentially you may have, because it did have an accident a few years ago, didn't it, with somebody unfortunately losing a leg. But because of that, you just straight refused to go on it, didn't you?
No.
And we queued up, literally, right? We queued up probably about
2 hours?
2 hours. And you queued up with us because I was with my dad and my stepmom at the time. And you literally got to the front. We queued 2 hours for this. We're ready to go on. And then Millie just went, "Is there an exit so I don't have to go on?" And he went that way. And I've never seen you move so quick. She was straight up.
I was not going anywhere. I was so worried, though, that I was going to get to the front. They were like, "No, there's no way out. You're going to have to go on." I was like, "I'll walk back through all that line. Trust me, I'm not going on."
Yeah. I've honestly never seen you move so quick. She was straight out and then met us after. But definitely a ride I'd recommend. I love rides like this. I'm one of them, like, the whole 2 hours. Because the way that queue is you're underneath it and it's above you, isn't it?
See, I think that's what put me off, more so, made my mind up.
Yeah.
Because I could just see it or I could hear it, and I was just like...
It's literally just above you and just cages. And I'm one of them, but I absolutely hate it until I get on it.
And then after, you feel better, don't you?
That adrenaline rush when you're on it is absolutely amazing, but I'm petrified up to it. I just nah, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to get on it.
No.
So I'm keen for these ones, and maybe one day when we're in America, if these are all... I don't know if these are all Americans. I imagine there's some of them, because I have seen a couple of wild ones before. Hopefully we can try some of them. Or at least I will, with some of you legends, potentially. Yeah, you can watch on the sideline. So let's get straight into it. If you guys want to see more compilations and top 10s like this, smash that like button and let us know in the comments. The more you do that, the more we'll do these. We really enjoyed these short ones like this, don't we? So smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. Thank you so much for the support, let's just say that. And we really appreciate it, don't we? Absolutely mind-blowing. But anyway, top 10 scariest attractions in the world. What we got?
Hello everyone. Well, do you want some adrenaline?
No, God!
Do you want to lose your breath, feel goosebumps?
No, God, please, no!
That's literally me.
That's you.
And feel scared even sitting in your favourite chair?
No!
Well, excellent. Because especially for you, we have the coolest and craziest rides from around the world. So, are you ready to feel scared and start screaming? Then let's get it on.
No!
500-foot high bridge. In China, people love extreme bridges. You've probably heard about one of them, made of glass, which every year scares a lot of impressionable tourists.
Oh my!
That got me. That honestly got me. I was pausing just to say I hate heights. Oh my days.
That's got to be fake. It's censored to make it
It's
seem...
got a bit, yeah, it 100% has to be fake.
Oh my God, don't mind. I'd actually think I'd actually die there. I actually would if that happened.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what I'd do.
You jump off the edge.
I actually would, and I'd actually just... Oh my...
Oh, I just want to say, I know I gave it all that big talk at the start, but I was talking theme park rides.
Yeah, you don't like heights.
When we was at top of Empire State Building.
Oh, I felt sick.
I just... it was amazing, again, seeing the architecture and seeing the city. But
we were like...
I was like, don't look down, don't look down.
It's funny because I think we got all the way up there and we were like, yeah, this looks good, take a picture, right, let's go.
Yeah, I was absolutely petrified. I would not do this. I definitely wouldn't.
Never. Oh my God.
But it seems that we managed to find something better. Of course, this bridge is much shorter than its 300-meter long transparent brother, but the experience is no less exciting. Every daredevil who decides to walk on this bridge is protected by insurance, and this is not a superfluous measure. The fact is that you will have to walk at an altitude of 200 meters, and sometimes even jump. The beams that make up the bridge are located at different distances.
I'd be worried that the things can pull you a little bit,
centimeters.
so you lose your
Can you
footing.
jump more than a meter knowing that there's an abyss under you, even if it's covered by fog? Believe me, it seems easy only on the video, because even the most coolest tourists here sometimes give up their nerves to the altitude. One wrong move and you're already flying down.
Oh,
it's not a long fly, of course, thanks to the safety line. Some, by the way, are so scared to cross the bridge that they go in pairs. Well, or they stand in pairs, and there is a real risk of losing your shoes, and the insurance is not buying you a new pair. X-Scream. Arriving in Las Vegas, you can play with your nerves, not only by making a few bets in the casino or reenacting the story of The Hangover. If this is not your kind of entertainment and you want something really frightening, then here is the X-Scream, one of the most extreme rides in the world. On the roof of the Stratosphere Hotel is located a device that resembles something between a children's swing and a slide. Below, there are 264 meters of absolute emptiness and a chic view of Las Vegas, but you most likely will not be enjoying the landscape or taking selfies. Forget about the likes on Instagram. The open trolley for 8 people fixed on the edge of the roof.
You are strapped in.
No.
Yeah, you are. Like, you can see, you're not going to fall unless obviously something goes wrong. I gave it way too much big talk because this is not for me.
This are not all tower rides.
Yeah, this ain't a ride which you do a loop for a second and then you're back onto the next thing. You know what I mean? This is,
Seems firm, but once the adrenaline lovers are inside, the car suddenly breaks down, practically sliding off the rails. Don't worry, the attraction will stop on time, but only in order to raise the trailer and then again throwing you into the abyss. And then several times more. Just try not to scream. Volcano boarding. Everyone knows about ordinary surfing, but what about surfing a volcano? The answer to your obvious question, no. Lovers of this sport do not conquer waves of lava on their ultra-strength boards. They simply descend on an active volcano. This is possible only in several parts of the world. One of those places is in Nicaragua, in the department of Leon, where lovers of volcanic surfing come down the slope of the volcano the Serra Negra, whose height
is to walk up.
That's a lot of effort just for one, isn't it?
Just to go down once. Imagine if you left your phone at the top as well, you just go all the way back up again.
Well, you'd hope someone else would bring it down.
That would be so much.
But you need a ski lift, wouldn't you? If you had a ski lift, that'd be a lot better. It'd just take you up to the top.
I actually go on it if it's just that I walk and put.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good crack, to be fair. I think it would be.
Look, I just can't bother to go all the way up there.
It reaches 728 meters. This 150-year-old active volcano erupted about 23 times, and less than 20 years have passed since the last eruption. Under the layer of cold black slag, you can even feel the heat of the fiery mountain. But there is no time to touch the pebbles. The sportsmen ride their boards, usually of metal or wood, firmly grasping a rope, and whee! The angle of inclination of the slope is almost 45 degrees, allowing you to reach a speed of 86 kilometers per hour. By the way, the organisers of such entertainment claim that the most common injury during volcanic surfing is a mild rash, like an allergy to the volcano. The rider going down the hill at high speed raises a bunch of fine dust and stones that can irritate the skin, so it's best to keep your mouth shut. But they say that the impressions of volcano surfing are simply stunning. Would you like a ride? Furious Backhoe. A roller coaster. What can be surprising about a roller coaster? But don't jump to conclusions. The Spanish attraction Furious Backhoe is unique in its own way. It was the fastest in Europe until August 2009, and although today has already lost this title, the attraction still surprises fans of extreme emotions. How about the ability to accelerate from 0 to 135 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds? The acceleration exceeds even the acceleration of gravity. For 850 meters, the riders are rushing, diving into the tunnels, leaning dangerously, and almost immersing themselves in the water of the lake. Take care of your feet. By the way, instead of the usual wagons, the creators constructed a slightly different moving element, and people literally fly through the air. What do you think?
I feel like we could definitely do that. Yeah. Or at least I definitely could.
I think I'd give it a go, because it seems like just like a normal
roller coaster. Yeah, it kind of seems a bit like Rita, what we have on Towers, which is kind of another 0 to 60 mile per hour in like 2 seconds, isn't it? With a little bit of air, because you're hanging over. Where air, you're actually dangling, like you're like Superman.
I like that one. I cried.
Yeah, you did cry. But you enjoyed it after,
I enjoyed it after, but yeah.
So I feel like that's just some of them combined, and we definitely could do that.
Think, how many shoes did tourists lose on the Furious Backhoe in its 12 years of existence? Zip World Velocity.
Never.
Flying over an abyss is quite a scary activity, but what about flying with your head forwards and your hands tightly pressed to your body? By the way, this kind of entertainment can be tried in Wales in the UK. Careful instructors will tie you with a bunch of safety belts, show you what to hold on to, and in an instant, you're no longer a human, but a rocket instead. A supersonic warhead if you want.
Oh no.
I would do that, I would.
Fortunately, the helmet also comes with a special flying costume, and on the way you won't meet a single wall. Well, probably. Everyone who wishes to fly over the mountains of Wales is offered special glasses, and to refuse them is a very bad idea. The fact is that on this attraction you can accelerate to 161 kilometers per hour, and your eyes probably won't like it very much. But the views are awesome. True, there will be little time to enjoy them. The whole flight lasts less than a minute.
Yeah, baby!
Although the distance exceeds 1.5 kilometers. That's what speed means. Terradactyl. You probably know that adrenaline lovers would do anything, even travel around the world in search of adrenaline. If you are one of those persons, here's one place that will make your hair go straight. The attraction Terradactyl guarantees tons of adrenaline for your satisfaction. This extreme place is in the Winds Mountain Park Cave in Manitou Springs, Colorado, where you can enjoy an epic 200-foot freefall in the Williams Canyon. So, are you ready?
No, Jesus Christ.
To begin with, you'll be raised to a tremendous height on the edge of the cliff, and then launch at a speed of about 100 miles per hour. Whee! And don't let the name scare you away. Despite the fact that it looks like a known kind of dinosaur, the attraction is absolutely safe, as reliable anchorages will not let you slip out at the peak of emotional stress. By the way, during extreme skiing, you can enjoy the views of the canyon and appreciate their beauty. Well, if you're conscious, of course.
Yeah, you'd have passed out or have your eyes shut.
Yeah.
I'd give it a go, I think.
Roller coaster zipline. What would happen if you mix a trolley and a roller coaster, and then put the results somewhere in the forest and show it to tourists? It'd look like the roller coaster zipline. True, this unusual attraction doesn't have a death loop, of course, but you can get a lot of adrenaline without it. Firstly, the speed of movement is considerable, and secondly, there are trees all around, and you can tell yourself as much as you like that the track is surely calculated so that no one crashes into anything, and you have a solid helmet on your head. But it's not easy to deceive the brain, and don't forget about sudden climbs, during which you'll be thrown up and down at high speed. The falls aren't very scary and the height isn't very large, but what an effect. It's very difficult to unclench your hands, and in this case you have insurance, but just imagine the awareness. A great attraction.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's that
Royal
scary.
Rush Sky Coaster. The Royal Rush Sky Coaster is located in the state of Colorado over the Royal Gorge, on top of the Arkansas River. The height of the attraction above the ground is 30 meters, and over the canyon is over 350 meters. So why are we telling you all these terrible numbers? Well, the fact is that those who want to get a portion of adrenaline are firmly fixed, then raised with the help of a special mechanism, and down they go.
See, I know this is probably going to sound contradictory because I said I'd do the one which is kind of like the bungee jump in the seat. But that is one where you're already on the platform to that, and then you do it, and then once when you're dangling it, it's nice. I wouldn't be able to do that whole raising.
No.
If you're being raised up by it, I think that would be too much for me. You get what I mean? So I wouldn't do this.
No. No way for me.
It does look fun though.
Oh, it doesn't. But the views
At the most unexpected moment, you experience free fall right above the gorge. But fortunately, a strong cable keeps the fans of extreme sports alive, and they swing over the abyss at a speed of up to 80 kilometers per hour. They say that it's a less terrible version of the classic bungee jumping. Wait, less terrible? Really? Flight in weightlessness. Each of us at least once flew in a dream and woke up with the feeling that it would be great to experience something like that in reality. Alas, no one has neither the abilities of Superman nor the magical dust.
Yeah, there you go. A little fact for the people who know we live in Jersey, Channel Islands. Was it the first Superman?
I think so, yeah. Henry Cavill is from Jersey.
Yeah, from Jersey. There you go. The little island has somebody on the screens.
Tinkerbell, but we'll tell you a secret. In fact, you can fly without any fantastic gizmos. There is a real chance to soar in the air in a state of the most real cosmic weightlessness, generated on an airplane laboratory. No magic, just the most ordinary physics. To catch the state of weightlessness, the airplane, as it were, goes up and down a hill in the air, and inside the cabin for a short time, all items lose their weight. An unforgettable feeling.
So
By the way, in the same way they shot the clip of the band OK Go to the song Upside Down and Inside Out. If you haven't seen it, look at it, it's worth it. Huashan Cliffside Path. If you can't live without action and just dream of a new portion of adrenaline,
No, thank you.
then this
I'm
extreme
happy with my feet on the
attraction on the
ground.
Chinese mountain Huashan is perfect for you. Brave souls from all over the world come here to prove their own fearlessness, as well as people who dream of getting rid of the
Why do you
fear
have
of
to prove
heights.
that?
Believe me,
Yeah, it will be. People will have an adrenaline rush and they will like it. Definitely, 100%, which is fair enough. That's just what they like, isn't it? Like, not everyone likes soccer. I love soccer. I love going to a game. People just want to walk up the side of mountains. No thank you for me, though.
No, I'm good.
if you can walk along this mountain path, you will forever forget your phobias. The road, laid along steep vertical rocks, is difficult to master. Here you will not be provided with any handrails or fences, just a rock, planks, metal pins, chains and steep stone steps. By the way, if you're thinking about the safety of the attraction, you shouldn't worry. Every tourist wears safety equipment, and the flow of visitors to the dangerous mountain road increases every year, which means that everything here is safe. By the way, those chains that you can see on all the photos and videos have been screwed to the mountain more recently. Earlier on Huashan there were only boards, and it was really dangerous.
Amazing gadgets, upcoming technologies, incredible...
We'll leave that there. I mean, I think they do have a lot of different videos on the channel. So if you guys want us to check out more of these, let us know in the comments. We definitely will. But damn, some of them were mental, weren't they?
Yeah, no.
I think a few of them we could
A few of them
definitely
I'd
do.
give a go.
Definitely. A few of them are nah,
Absolutely not.
no chance. Unless you pay me a ridiculous amount of
No,
amount of
you
money.
couldn't even pay me.
Like $1 million.
No.
To be fair, like 10 mil.
I couldn't even do it for $1 million.
For 10 mil, I would 100% do the Cliffside. Like, no doubt.
I'm happy just to stay poor and in my bed.
I don't.
No, thank you.
10 mil is different gravy. That is what I would just go through the torture for 10 mil.
I
To be
would
fair, probably even $1 million. Million's life changing. Yeah, I would do that. I know it's safe, but before that, nah, I won't do it for any less. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. And let's say, right, we're going to say something very outlandish. I know for a fact we won't hit it, but if we do hit, how many likes should we say? So we got to go outlandish, because I'm going to say the Las Vegas one, but on the top of a hotel. We will do it one day, because we were going to visit Las Vegas one day, and it won't hit. Don't worry, it won't hit. So what do you reckon? How many likes?
10 million.
Well, that's impossible. Let's go 50,000, which we won't ever hit
50,000
50,000.
likes.
I don't think we've ever hit 10,000.
Yeah, I'll
So-
get that. 50,000 likes and I'll go up there. And I'll go on that ride.
You heard it here first. Make it happen, guys.
No, don't make it happen.
I know it will happen. No pressure on that. But if you have enjoyed it, smash that like button anyway. It'd be nice to get as many as possible. Smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. Would seriously appreciate that. And have a fantastic day, guys. Peace.